Once you got to the other side of the tunnel, what happened then?
On the other side of the tunnel, I could see a light, and I was greeted by two very robust young men who were radiating peace, joy, and who were there to help me. And those beings told me telepathically that they were my archangels. They were Raphael and Michael, which made total sense to me because Michael being the angel of strength and Raphael being the angel of healing and of doctors. And when I told my wife my story about who I met, her first reaction was, what happened to the thousands of Indian god and goddesses? None of them showed up. That was, I had no answer for it, but I got to tell it the way it was.
Right.
And then these angels imparted me with wisdom, imparted me with knowledge, with divine knowledge, like what consciousness is, why we are here, what is the purpose of life, and what is the purpose of my life. And they helped me guide towards a light being, which was like thousand suns at the same time, but it was amazingly not hurting the eyes. And I floated above the meadows, roses of different colors, and I still had the mountain stream in front of my eyes, clear mountain stream. And it had the air had a very sweet aroma to it, and I could hear a distant chime which sounded like Om. And from there I found myself in presence of a light being. The way I can describe is that I felt as a part of the light and not being a part at the same time. It's almost paradoxical, but the best metaphor I can give you would be like ocean and the waves. Like I'm part of the ocean, but I'm separate from the ocean. And what I was really feeling is very hard to describe. The closest I can describe it in the earthly language is love, or using a Sanskrit word Shanti. I felt supreme harmony, peace, love, and joy, total bliss, like what has been described in the Indian literature, the nature of consciousness is. And from there, the consciousness, the light being, spoke to me without speaking. It was more of a knowing, like what my life is going to be spared. I have to still go back and finish my dharma, my purpose in life, my soul contract. But it will be a very different life from now what I had led before. And instead of a materialistic focused life, it will be spiritually focused life. Like I have to help people, especially with the diseases, what I call diseases of the soul, depression, chronic pelvic pain, and addictions. And that was one of the reasons I suffer from them. So I have empathy for people who are going through that themselves.